After understanding how premium school bags are crafted, now it all makes sense. Why would a simple backpack be sold for $800? Even Elon Musk is surprised. Japan is the country with the best child protection. Musk is not wrong at all. Only one children's bag. It is necessary to satisfy the aerodynamics and body structure design. More than 100 processes before and after. This decreases the risk of falling overboard, earthquakes, bodily injuries from car collisions. This is a large local factory. The first step in making a backpack. First, press the mold to fit. Place the points on the cowhide, then push in. Start the forming hydraulic press. The cowhide is being cut into multiple parts at this moment. This is a kind of after-sales. Calf skin treated with urethane. The surface is extremely delicate. It has super toughness. With the ingredients ready, let's start making the outer cover of the backpack. I saw the worker stick the hard base plate on one end of the cowhide, stick the double-sided tape on both sides of the base plate, and then we turn it around and buckle together with the inner plate. The inner plate belongs to a reinforcing device on the leather. The main purpose is to increase the hardness. It can make the originally soft cowhide turns into hardness. The protection device has been turned dozens of times. Even with a physical collision, it also buffers the body and reduces damage. Then sew the edge of the cowhide again to enhance the overall beauty and firmness. Then transfer to the front and start punching the leather. Control the stamping equipment after the die is placed. Just a moment. You can punch the leather into a neat and consistent pattern. Now enter the third step of the process to make the shoulder straps. That's a school bag strap. Don't look at it. It's simple, but it's rather elegant. The whole is composed of pigskin and cowhide. While getting good comfort, it distributes the load. Carry more evenly. It is said that there can be such a tricky study, mainly to consider the height growth of children, thereby reducing hunchback problem. Start installing the metal buckle below. This ring can be used to hang a whistle. That is the special alarm for local students and children. Just a pull. It sounds like a police car. Next comes the ingenious part, making cushions. It's called a spine back. The worker first sticks the sponge pad into the mold. Press lightly until the two fit together, then take out another sponge and stick it on the original sponge. Randomly take out the outer pure leather. Align the four corners, then paste it together again. As can be seen from the picture, the backrest is very thick, seems to take up quite a bit of space, but also because of this thickness, makes the weight on the back. I don't feel the bondage of heaviness. Then start stitching. The machine will be fully automated in an automated program. Don't worry about the texture lines being disordered at all. Here the backrest is molded again. Let's start making school bags and grocery bags. That's the front pocket. Workers first stuff planks into the inner layer, and then you pull all four corners. Then slowly glue the upper and lower pieces of material together. Take the template and align it with the point and buckle it on it. Control the device to start stamping the template. The excess material is cleaned up. Then sew the four edges into place, whether it is by wiring or leather texture. And it all looks so delicate. Hard to imagine. This is the craftsmanship level of a school bag, especially this next picture. Under the hard pull of the worker, the appearance of the utility bag looks very delicate. And the edges are also fitted with reflection strips. That's the thick green line, especially when walking at night. After the light is on, you can see the general outline of the school bag. This is also to avoid collisions. Start making the side of the school bag below. Due to this location, it is the main load-bearing point in the school bag. So a lot of load-bearing blocks are added to the inner layer. Then stick the cowhide to the load-bearing block. Press slowly until all positions fit evenly. Random rotation, flip over and switch to the other side. Keep pressing against the edge. This is done by hand. Done bit by bit. It's hard to imagine if your fingers would be sore at this intensity. For added hardness and beauty, suture the center position repeatedly. After the basic molding, enter the next step. First, brush the inner layer of the leather with adhesive. Then take out the front half of the school bag. Fit it according to the specified spacing. Then slowly rotate. Make all three edges fit tightly. And the way we fix this thing is unique. I saw the worker with a small hammer in his hand. Keep tapping into the corner. This makes both stronger. This process, it looks a bit like repairing shoes. As the middle material sticks, another sheet of material is bonded to the surface. This is the inside of the school bag. This material can make the bag smoother. This avoids unnecessary wrinkles. To make the school bag stronger, we have to sew the gap again. Then the worker took out a handful of punching characters and put them on the belt. Knock hard, a round hole is born on the surface. And then you put the rivet on one end and place the belt in the rivet. This process requires only one kick. The two will fit closely into one. Start installing the shoulder straps below. As for the way to fix this position, also choose rivet stamping. Compared to suture, the rivets are stronger, also stronger, with the shoulder straps placed. Now start installing the school bag belt. First put the school bag on the mold. Buckle up the bottom metal fittings, random belt, also placed at the preset point. Step down, the tool will press the rivet into place, and then snap it together with another part. You have to be very careful. Can't rush. Otherwise, there will be misalignment. Then take out the furniture and press it against the edge in turn, make it more stable. Avoid cracking. At this time, the worker took out another piece of cardboard and put it on the inner layer of the school bag. This is done to avoid subsequent deformation for the outer edge of the bag. It also requires these ingenious hands to paste. Only in this way can we guarantee a qualified. Greatly reduces the likelihood of defective products. To say the hardest step, nothing like this next part. I saw the old master gluing the cowhide to the corner. Took out an awl and a small error. Keep pressing inward and make the folds the same size. There can be no defect at all. Then squeeze hard through the clip. The edges become very neat. Then press the other side to fit. Glue alone is not enough. Also on the original basis, sew a thin red thread, should I say, this clever combination of red and black. It looks absolutely beautiful. So far, there is already a general appearance of the school bag. Let's start working on the thread. First, apply evenly to the thin lines, and then they sew it by hand. You read that right. After machine sewing, it needs to be sewn by hand. Hand-stitched thread is thicker. This is an essential and crucial step. It can also increase the service life to a great extent. After all, a school bag is said to last more than 6 years, but the price is equivalent to approximately $830. Do you think it is worth it?